welcome back to the vlog and thank you for tuning in. Today, we are finishing the dream garage build. I like to say, I bought a 2-car garage and it came with a house. I have to give a huge shout out to Obsessed Garage. I've been working with them in order to try to create a render of what ultimately this will look like. I'll throw some photos here for you guys to see. So try to imagine where we started, where we are now, and where we are going to end up. With me today, we got Danger Dan and Danger Linda. And we got the cabinetry here. I think this is what we're going to start with. We have Swiss tracks back here. We also have the molding that's gonna go around the floor here, and a little bit of paint, and possibly redoing the lights as well. But Dan put it best, this is no longer gonna look like this. Honestly, I'm just really excited to get this finished and done, check it off the to-do list, and be able to park my... Yeah, so if we're going off the render, it's definitely gonna go above the outlet and higher up, maybe 2/3 of the way up. Guys over at Obsessed Garage even sent us a template of exactly the best way to mount the cabinets to fit on the wall perfectly. Have to make sure we're not gauging off the ceiling or level.
Or the floor.
Or the floor. Alright, so we think the battery is dead on the stud finder. And there's a trick you do. You put the battery on your tongue to see if it's good or not. And you guys know me, I am way too afraid of electricals to do this.
Do it.
You do it.
I've done it before.
Bullshit.
I've never done it.
Do it on a full battery.
Nah, it's dying. Sure.
Does it hurt?
No, not at all.
Does it hurt on a full battery?
Yeah, it just shocks you a little bit. You just kind of have a little surprise. It's not bad. It kind of gives you. I just remember doing it as a kid. Like, yeah, this is awesome. I don't know why. For stupid kids.
Measure twice, cut once. Well, hopefully we don't have to actually cut anything. Look at Dan just manhandling this cabinet by himself right now. A week ago, Dan was in the hospital. 3 days ago, Dan was in the hospital because he popped his shoulder out of place and didn't realize it. The floor isn't level, so the ladder isn't level. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
I don't feel safe with how it's mounted, but...
Not right now, no. Let's throw 2 more in it.
Yeah, the washers don't, it's in the stud, guys, but the washers aren't sitting very flat because we've got this little lip here in the middle, so.
Let's just throw 2 more in for now, and we'll put it better, we got better leg holds.
Alright, we changed them out with some heavier duty hardware, and that motherfucker, this is part of the foundation now. That's not going anywhere. It's not good unless you hang on it or give it a tug and go, yep, that's not going anywhere.
If you don't say that's not going anywhere, then it's definitely going somewhere.
Before going any further, I would love to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, NordVPN. As you may have seen on my previous videos, I have been using Nord for several years now. I showed you this trick last time, but I use it all the time, so I'm going to quickly show you again what my favorite use for NordVPN is, other than the most obvious benefit of security. Lately, I've been on a racing movie kick, go figure, right? And I was talking to a friend who told me to watch The Art of Racing in the Rain. After searching on US streaming platforms, I realized it wasn't available. I then did a quick Google search to see that it was offered in other countries, and sure enough, it is offered in the UK on Disney+. I then connected the NordVPN server in the UK, went back to Disney+, refreshed the page, and bam, ready to stream. And it doesn't just work with Disney+. Almost all streaming services offer different content in different countries. Since I'm already paying for my Disney+ and other streaming services, for just a little bit more through NordVPN, I can get access to way more content. This one feature alone is worth the cost, but of course, it is also hugely valuable when protecting your identity and online information. Nord keeps you safe, quietly in the background, so you don't have to worry about it. It's super affordable for huge value, and of course, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Click on the link in the description or go to nordvpn.com/ecrew to get 73% off plus 4 months free. Support me by supporting my sponsors. Thank you, NordVPN, for helping me produce my content. All right, I'm gonna go keep watching this movie, but I'll see you guys later. All right, cabinet 2, let's go. There's 4 holes on the side of the cabinet. We got a nut and bolt combo that we're going to attach them on, and then supported by the ladder, and then we'll drill everything back up. We're on a roll, guys. We now know what we're doing. On the right side, the cabinet's flush with the wall. But over here, it's almost as if the wall comes out at an angle because there's a gap there. And right now we're fully pressed against it, but it's off tilted a little bit. Yeah, that ceiling line is not doing our eyes any justice. That's level, all right. On camera, this looks great. In person, the way the ceiling goes up, it looks like it's off-centered, but it's level from bottom of the cabinet to the ground. It's leveled straight across. Everything dimensionally is flawless.
The door looks like it's like this.
The door does look like it's falling over.
Because it is.
Oh, the door is what's throwing it off.
Your eyes are getting jacked up from the floor, the ceiling, and that door.
Yeah.
But these are perfectly.
At least the cabinets are straight.
Perfectly straight.
It's amazing what cabinets can do to change the look of something. If you guys paid enough attention on the render, then you would see we have some shelves that are gonna go right here. We had initially planned to paint the ceiling black, but after looking at how wonky everything is in here, I'm afraid to paint it black because I don't want to draw attention to this crookedness. So instead, I think we're gonna leave it white. Linda's gonna paint this whole arch all black, so at least we still have the black accent, and then we'll get the floors done. And I think we're there, one step closer to having my dream garage. Shake it like you mean it. The weight shaker. Oh, these are very nice. I hope these stay nice looking for a while. The shelving is really a one-man job, so instead, I'm gonna start tackling painting this arch on this side, and then hopefully we'll meet somewhere in the middle. I cannot stop staring at this garage. Every time I come out, I have the biggest smile on my face. Literally everything I've envisioned about a dream garage is coming to fruition right now. I mean, for a few amateurs, I don't think we're doing half bad. We have Swiss tracks that I am so excited to show you guys the design and everything we're gonna be doing on the flooring. See, everything's gonna look brand new. We got some base trim that we're gonna use to go around the bottom, and then we also have a little molding that's gonna go over the door, the very, very crooked, cockeyed door. You guys, I might only be able to park one car in here because I might have to put my office in here. I might have to have a desk and a chair and just have my whole setup over here. You know, I think a 458 would look really nice on the right side there too. Yeah, the Mustang's just gonna have to go on the street. I have an update on the Mustang for you. Truthfully, I'm just waiting on parts to arrive. I have a bunch of stuff ordered. We have a lot of fun and exciting things that we're going to be doing with S550 chassis, and obviously, you know me. Bigger is always better, and we're gonna be going after probably some records with her. We'll see as we start modding her how much I like the Coyote platform, but aside from that, she's ready. She's ready for some loving. Support being black completely changed the aesthetic of this garage. Dan went to go run to buy some nails so that we can do the trimming on the door, and in the meantime we have some Swiss tracks that we were going to pull out so we can start getting the whole new flooring assembled. This is the part I'm excited for most. Obsessed Garage even did a render of how the flooring's going to look, so take a look at this. It's gonna be the slate gray base and then also the black square accent ring, so I'm really excited for this. Swiss tracks for me have always kind of been like that premium flooring, and it's easy to clean. It won't slip, it'll give us good grip on the floor, and more importantly, it's really gonna transform the look of this garage and hide some of the oil stains. No, this isn't sponsored. I paid full price. You guys know me, I like to rep products that I full-heartedly believe in. Let's go ahead and start laying these out. Let's try to get, these mosquitoes are aggressive. Very aggressive tonight. I guess let's go ahead and start laying all this out. Just take a look at these. Straight see-through. Pretty sick. I'm low-key excited to work on a car with this, to see what it's really like laying down on. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but as us mechanics,
It's actually fairly comfortable even for this one.
I was gonna say that does not look comfortable at all.
I just haven't laid down in a couple days. So. It's just nice.
Well, it actually does have kind of like a nice little feel to it. That's kind of nice.
It's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. And on top of that, the concrete might be extremely cold, but you're not lying on the concrete. Flat out, this looks better than I could have expected. Obviously, we're gonna have to trim it to make it fit with the very obtuse garage and the walls that we have here, but this came out better than I ever could have expected. Just looking at this, I don't feel like we're looking at the same garage that we were looking at earlier. Wait, that looks so good. All right, removing the tape. There's a little bit of bleeding on the line, but from way back here, you don't even notice, which I'm fine with. Send it.
Feels fantastic.
That looked graceful. Please keep in mind again that Dan's shoulder was out of place 3 days ago. I feel like this garage is too nice for my house now. If, for whatever reason, I were to ever wide body the Ferrari, I don't think I'd make it up my driveway. I think the car would be too wide.
Yeah, but it was fitting here really nice. Sorry, neighbors. This wall's got to move that way a foot.
You guys, well, it's getting late. We're gonna come back and finish this tomorrow. And hopefully we should have a finished garage. I'm so happy to see the before and the after, and I'm very happy on the progress that's being made so far. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning! Back at it again. We're working on my dream garage. It is coming along so great. I'm so incredibly excited for it. I opened up the garage today with my coffee and I was like, yeah. We're on a good routine right now. Dan's cutting each of the Swiss tracks as I'm measuring and marking them like a glove. Coming together nicely. This is looking so good. We've decided to paint the door black. Oh, but I can't show you what's back there. I gotta shut that door. I'll show you guys later the back room and what I've planned and in store for that and what's already set up back there. But at least in the meantime, this is coming out fantastic. This came out better than I possibly could have expected.
It looks really good.
All right, Dan and I just got back with the paint. Sadie just got here. He hasn't seen the garage though, so turn around.
Ooh, I dig that.
It's nicer than my house.
I dig the floor. I like it.
Better than I thought we would do, actually.
There's also attention to detail to pieces that you wouldn't even think about, like cutting into the Swiss track for the garage rail. And look at the lower floor molding. We actually put it on top of the Swiss tracks, but it is flexible, so we can still pull these out to clean the floor whenever we want to. I want to show you guys when it is light outside, and I want to show you this back room of what is back there right now and what is to come. So let's circle back in a second. Well, for me, tomorrow when it's light out. And the moment we've all been waiting for. I told you guys, the Mustang was not going to be the first car that was parked in here. The C8 Corvette had to be the first car parked in my dream garage. Everything came out so fantastic. It looks absolutely amazing. Thank you, Obsessed Garage, for helping to turn my dream garage into a reality. What I wanted to show you was behind this freshly painted door. And this is what's going to be part 2 of what is to come. Now, when I first moved into this house, you guys know I wasn't sure what I was gonna do back here. And I think long-term what I'm gonna do is turn it into an ADU so I can rent it out, but at least for the time being, this has been my gym. I'm super fortunate to be able to have this in my home. Over here, what I'm going to do is set up a blue backdrop. I have a couple lights already. That's actually one of them that I'm using for the gym lights. A camera, and this is going to be my self-tape audition corner for whenever I have self-tapes at home for acting opportunities. So something I would love to do is put drywall all the way around. It's already insulated, and maybe eventually add a bathroom in here, but I'm glad to share this with you guys, and comment below if you want to see some workout stuff. I'm happy to talk more about fitness. It was a huge part of my life, and it still is today. This is sexy, guys. There is one thing missing. There's one thing missing, and you know, this little plug is looking a little lonely, huh? There's no welder to plug her into. But wait, there is. I have to give a huge shout out to Miller for coming on board. You guys, your girl is sponsored by Miller. How insane is that? I'm never in a million years would I have thought, but they have sent me, you know, let me just open it and show you. And the coolest thing about all of this is that your girl finally has her very own vintage welding helmet. Got a welding jacket, a lot of pairs of gloves. Now this right here, this is a Miller Multimatic 220 AC/DC welder, which is good for both TIG and MIG. I have been dreaming about this welder ever since I used Dan's, and I am so happy to finally own my own welder. I hope you guys enjoyed the Dream Garage transformation. Comment below and let me know what else that you would like to see. If you want to see some more home renovation, I am really excited to get the back room done and continue making progress. I'm the worst at closing out. I never want to actually say bye to you guys. Okay, thank you for watching. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye!
Is this for your camera?
Yeah, that's how I charge it.
It's just a little overkill. Meant to charge a diesel 6-liter. Or your phone in 3 seconds.